This video is about the Ontario Health Insurance Plan, OHIP. Privately sponsored refugees are eligible for OHIP immediately upon arrival. There is no 3-month waiting period, but they cannot apply for OHIP until they have all the necessary documents. In order to apply for OHIP, sponsored newcomers have to go in person to a Service Ontario. Try to make an appointment if you can. If they are successful, they will get a paper document confirming that they have OHIP coverage, and their health cards will come in the mail a couple of weeks later. Children who are older than 15 and a half have to go in person with their own documents. Parents can apply on behalf of children who are under 15 and a half. They will have to complete this registration form, which you can get online from the Government of Ontario website if you want to help them fill it out in advance. To apply for OHIP, the newcomer will have to show 3 things: proof of address, proof of immigration status, and proof of identity. For many reasons, privately sponsored refugees are not always able to immediately provide all of the necessary documents that the Service Ontario staff need to see in order to issue OHIP coverage. So don't go to Service Ontario until you're sure that they have all the documents that they'll need. For proof of address, you can show a lease or a bank statement received in the mail. In temporary housing situations, the homeowner can download the standard lease from the Government of Ontario website and complete it so that the newcomers have proof of address. Be aware, however, that it will not be accepted unless the lease states that the agreement is for 1 year. If they don't have or cannot get a lease, then they can wait until they have a bank statement from the bank, mailed from the bank. This means that when you open a bank account, you have to make sure that the first statement will be sent by mail and not electronically. Obviously, waiting for a mailed bank statement can cause a delay in someone's ability to apply for OHIP. For proof of immigration status, which in the case of privately sponsored refugees is permanent residence, they can use their confirmation of permanent residence document that they received upon arrival at the airport. For proof of identity, they can either use a passport if they have one, or the single journey travel document that the Government of Canada issues to people who do not have passports so that they can travel to Canada. If that single journey travel document is not signed, it may not be accepted by the OHIP office, by the Service Ontario office, and in that case, they would have to wait until they receive their PR card. Obviously, waiting to receive your PR card in the mail can also cause a delay in someone's ability to apply for OHIP. The reason it's okay to wait until you have all of the necessary documents is because sponsored refugee newcomers have automatic health coverage through the interim federal health program, which means that they can get the care they need in the meantime. It is important to apply for OHIP as soon as you can, but there's no point in going to Service Ontario until you have everything you need because you will be turned away. Remember to explain OHIP. Explain what it covers, what it doesn't cover. You can read with the newcomers the Government of Ontario's website where all of this information is detailed. Remember to explain how our medical system works. We cannot assume that they know anything about how Canada's medical system works. And be sure to connect them with a family doctor, or if it's not possible to connect with a family doctor, get on as many wait lists as you can and make sure that they know how to use and access the emergency room and walk-in clinics in the meantime. Thank you for watching this video on OHIP.